Alrighty. Professor Layton and the Unwound future has been conquered. Woot. Zippy zap, your girlfriend is whack? Whoa, Dante, calm down. Imagine spending your time alive, not telling your boyfriend you're alive until seconds before your death. A terrible day for Rain. Yeah. We beat the game. Hooray. I don't have any thoughts written down for the game, primarily because I feel like my thoughts on the first two games are more or less the thoughts on this game, but maybe amplified a little bit more. I like the game, you know, I enjoy going through it, but that particular enjoyment does wane with every title. And I have to admit, when the first day that I played it, I really wasn't feeling the game anymore. Those feelings you get where you're in the middle to the end of the game, and you're like, okay, I literally don't care about the story, or the dialogue or anything like that with all these random characters. Just give me the puzzles. And I kind of felt that the first day that I started playing this game, and I knew I was going to be in for a rough ride. That being said, you know, I did enjoy the story, and I did enjoy myself with the game, but it's when it just comes down to it, my enjoyment of the game is distilled into the puzzles. I like doing the puzzles. I like that particular interaction with the game. And so anything that's not doing the puzzles is just getting in the way. It's kind of wasting my time. And if I wasn't streaming, I probably would have skipped all the dialogue and just, you know, went searching for puzzles, because that's what I find fun. So I would definitely say that I don't think the Layton games are for me, because while there is a lot of emphasis on the puzzles and their solvings and all that other good stuff, I think this might be weird to say, but I think the bulk of this game is the visual novel for me. It's too much in the forefront for me to want to continue playing the visual novel aspects just so that I can get to the next puzzle. It's kind of annoying. And then the game itself, you know, I don't want to be too, I guess, realistic or what have you here, but it does just get annoying where, you know, we're being shot at with guns, and it's like, I have a solution. Solve this puzzle, and I'll tell you the solution on how to not get shot by these guns. You know, it gets a little silly sometimes. There's a lot of things that don't really make sense. The story, you know, I knew from the beginning that time travel wasn't involved, and then the game just had to say, you know what? Time travel was actually involved. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? You didn't see it coming. You thought it wasn't involved, but we actually did it anyways. It didn't feel good to have time travel in this game. So I'm a little disappointed in that. I'm a lot disappointed in that, actually. That being said, you know, with all the visual novel stuff pushed out to the side, I had a lot of fun with the puzzles. I really like the puzzles of this game. And even though some of them are suckle-fu Layton puzzles, where they do really stupid things sometimes, uh, it was still fun to have some of those puzzles. It's not like every puzzle was one of those. And I felt like I got a nice chunk
I guess this is goodbye.
of interactive
Oh,
puzzles.
no, my boy. This is so long, not goodbye. Now, look, you know a gentleman never makes a scene in public.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm not a gentleman yet.
There.
The end. And I would say that's more or less my thoughts on the game. I have fun with it. I enjoy it for what it is, but I think ultimately I can no longer see myself having fun with the Layton games because of the visual novel aspects and the story aspects associated with it. Even if the story in the games are enjoyable or fun or I like them, it's not what I go to play Professor Layton games for. I play them for the puzzles. And 3 games into the series, and I want more puzzles, less visual novel. So I don't know. Maybe I need to start playing like Brain Age or something like that. I'll start looking for different kinds of puzzle games. But yeah, that is the end of my thoughts as they are.